welcome to Think Tank, the show where two directors think, buy a tank. I'm Tyler Moore, and with me as always is...
James Klim.
And we have a special guest...
Rosati.
Hooray! Woo! Yeah!
It's great stuff.
Frank! First of all, Frank, where would we know you from?
I am in Rain. I play the guy with a flaming head, also known as TV Guy. And I think a good one you could probably name me from also is I work with Noobzord99 on Partial Reminiscence. I forgot the character's name already, though. And I have done one more for him called Rich Barlow, Private Eye. I was the chief of police. That was really cool.
Because usually we start this off and like no one knows who the fuck we're talking to, so it's a good thing that we do this now.
Yeah.
So anyway, our topics for today are, of course, filmmaker news. Then we're going to talk about the best and worst of 2011. Then our filmmaking topic will be music in film. And then we're going to do delightful and repugnant. And then we're going to do viewer mail. Who wants to start?
I think James should start.
I'm going to go first.
Okay, fine, go first.
Well, I recently just released a short film called Monsters in the Closet. And that's the one I've been working on for a while. Trying to make it professional. That didn't pan out so well. It was pretty well received, though. Then, of course, there was a big problem with K&T. I had to delete a bunch of videos, and I am no longer using that channel, and I'll be using my Tyler Moore Films channel now for all my stuff. How rude to cough.
I'm sorry,
in the middle of my filmmaker news. And then I'll probably be getting a new website soon. But I've got, 6 projects that I have coming up. One of them I'm kind of debating on whether I should do it or not.
Okay, in the past couple months, I released Rain at the end of December, and some people liked it, and some people didn't like it, which I don't really care about. Everyone has their own opinion, and that's perfectly okay. Right now, I'm working on Rain Series 2, and I'm writing Confederacy scripts. I keep going back to the frickin' drawing board, which I guess is a good thing, but it's so hard to write this huge project that I've made much bigger than it should, but I think that's a good thing. I'm raising the bar, and I'm trying to get to a really high point. JamesKlimProductions, Crown Damon, and Holy Junkie are helping me write the scripts right now. They're very useful. Junkie's doing a fantastic job, and so far everything's going good. I haven't had much time to work on the scripts, though, and Rain Series 2 because I've been busy with college. I actually got back a couple hours ago today. But yeah, Confederacy, it's in writing progress, and I really want to finish the scripts, because once I finish the scripts, I think right now I'm at a bump in the road, and once I get over the bump, I can write the rest perfectly fine. Of course, Junkie and Damon will help me support some of the dialogue to make it not sound so shitty, but it's going to be good, and hopefully I can make it. My goal is to release it before Halo 4 comes out, so hopefully I can do that. And as for Series 2 of Rain, the same thing goes, although I can write Series 2 much quicker than Confederacy, because with Confederacy I actually have to think about what the hell I'm saying, since I have a humongous story with so many characters. And but with Rain Series 2, it's all from my sick, twisted mind, which I can easily write really quickly, and I really have fun writing it, and I cannot wait to work on it. So that's my stuff.
Yeah, I think the most recent thing that came out was Jackal's Grunting Covenant Elites Episode 2. That's what I've done. And the most recent thing I've written is a thriller play about a teenage boy who starts hallucinating about his dead mother and starts killing people.
And they start dancing because they're zombies.
Yes, because they're zombies. Because Michael Jackson just is,
Because it's Thriller.
Yep.
In the night.
Yes.
All right. That horrible joke's gone on long enough. So now we're going to talk about the best and worst of 2011. Basically, we're going to talk about the best and worst in film, video games, and our own videos. We'll start off with films. James, what was your favorite film?
I don't know. I did not go to the movie theater at all this entire year because I didn't think anything was interesting. The last movie I saw in theaters was The Dark Knight. So my favorite movie of 2011, I honestly, I can't give. I have to say nothing because nothing gave me any interest. And the worst one, probably all of them, since I wasn't interested in any of them.
I will agree that it was probably it was a really bad.
Yeah, it was kind of dry.
It was like, I think it's one of the lowest years in like box office returns that there's been in a while.
I mean, there's some movies I thought were cool that I would want to see that I haven't got a chance to see, but I'm just not really interested in going to the movie theater. Not to mention their tickets are like so freaking expensive. Like I think 127 Hours came out this year. I thought that was
was 2010.
Oh, really? Holy shit. Okay, I'm going to shut up. Never mind. So, never mind. Anyway.
I'm gonna feel like a complete and utter tool by saying this, but honestly, because of like my love for the series, I would have to say it was Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Oh yeah, that came out. I forgot.
I thought you were gonna say Transformers 3. I was about to flip.
Oh God, no.
Well, actually, I forgot. I actually did go see Harry Potter in the theater, so never mind. Shit.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was a great end to it, and to be quite honest, the only thing that pisses me off about it is that Snape suddenly got like a fan base after the book, and like that kind of like tied into it, and it like annoys the hell out of me to hear all these girls saying Snape should have ended up with Lily Potter. It's like, fuck yourself, because you're an idiot.
Going back to Harry Potter, I thought that the final battle was rushed, and I would love to see like an extra 20 minutes of fighting. Like would the fighting be necessary? Not really, but just to see them, like it's the final battle, and it kind of felt rushed to me, and I don't know, like I personally haven't read the books. I only read the first one. I'm not much of a reader, but I never got into the books, but I love the movies, except the second one. I really wanted to have the final battle kind of last that long. I mean, for some of the scenes that they're in there, like when they're fighting on the staircase, that's really cool, but I just kind of wish it was longer. It felt quick. Not to mention, after they, spoiler, kill Voldemort, like the next scene, Harry, Hermione, and Ron are just walking down, or I think it was Harry, I don't know, they're just walking down like a walkway, all happy, and I'm just like, you just killed the most evil person in the world, and the next scene, it's like, oh, nothing ever happened, and I don't know if that was because, how the hell would they do that? And it is the end of the movie. I don't know.
It was mostly just like a sense of like relaxedness, just to know that like everything's gonna be okay, and they could sense that, and that was the whole like point of it.
And I also thought that the ending where they're like shipping their kids to the train, I thought the entire ending was kind of rushed. But
the ending was definitely rushed, and that was like another downfall. However, the Battle of Hogwarts, whenever that opened up, I got chills. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a good scene. I just wish the Voldemort Harry fight was longer. That's it.
Yeah.
20 minutes longer, but
I think the only time I did cry though was whenever I saw one of my favorite characters die, and that was Fred.
Oh yeah,
because that made me so upset, because they're like the best, like they're like the comical relief. They're better than Ron's comical relief. Mm-hmm. And just as soon as I read the book, I was like, no, they couldn't do this, but they did, and I was,
I'm not a fan of Harry Potter. Like, I thought, I've only seen a couple of the movies, and I thought the last one actually looked pretty good. I had a point earlier, but I
lost it.
I don't fucking remember it, because you guys were, like, talking and shit.
Sorry, we got really engrossed in the conversation.
Yes, you did.
2 points. Oh, sorry. God damn it.
Are we done talking about Harry Potter?
Well, I want to make 2 more points really quick. My favorite part in part 2 is probably when, I forget his name, that big guy with the huge beard.
Hagrid?
Hagrid's holding Harry, and then Voldemort's making a speech, and then the guy with the sword, I also forget his name, Neville starts insulting Voldemort, and he starts laughing, and then Harry just pops out alive. I love that. I thought that was awesome, and Voldemort's like, oh shit. And I thought that was cool, but I have to say that I did enjoy part 1 more than part 2.
So my best of 2011 is Super 8. I
never saw it.
Me either.
Wow.
Singled out.
So I just look like a fucking asshole.
Well, I know what it is. It's about like a train that crashes in some unknown alien, and it's directed by Spielberg.
It's directed by J.J. Abrams.
Oh, well, I thought Spielberg
So it has lens flares, which I know James hates.
Didn't Spielberg be part of it, though?
He was an executive producer, but that doesn't mean shit, because he's executive producer for everything.
That just means he paid for it.
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, I think James, you should definitely check it out because
probably
it's
should.
like the main characters are like a bunch of kids making a movie. It takes place in the 70s, but like it's kind of cool because you can like kind of relate to them being young, making movies.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, like amateur filmers.
Yeah. So I thought it was a really cool movie. A lot of people are hating on it, especially since it's kind of a homage to old Spielberg films. But, you know, I kind of looked past that, looked at it as its own film, and I loved it. So,
cool.
yeah.
And the worst?
So now the worst.
I didn't see it, but I'm guessing that the worst was Jack and Jill.
Oh, fuck, I can agree with that.
I would say so. That looks really stupid. I didn't even want to go see it.
Who directed that? Did Adam Sandler, like... I know he played a role in it, but, like... Did he...
It was from Happy... Yeah, it was from Happy Madison. I just don't know who did it.
He wrote and produced it. I know there's a guy that he usually goes to direct movies for him, but I don't know who fucking directed it because I didn't care.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't want people to know, so...
Change his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Directed by Name Withheld. But, I could go on a whole fucking rant on Adam Sandler. I like Adam Sandler in the 90s.
Yes.
But now he's just doing the same shit over and over again. And, like...
I think his last good was Click.
I would probably agree, because, like, I think Click was, like, the lowest he could possibly go before he, like, was in complete suckage. I think it was kind of it was a dumb movie, but, like, I still liked it. But...
Yeah, I like the ending to Click. It just fit really well.
Yeah.
He's not like that guy that also who played in that movie called Zookeeper.
Oh, Kevin.
Yeah, those two are like on the verge, or they're already just shit now. But
dude, I liked I can't even think of his Kevin James. I kind of liked him, but like Zookeeper was probably that could probably even tie with Jack and Jill. Like I didn't see either movie. But, like, looking at the trailers and knowing, like, exactly what it's going to be, you know it's going to be horrible.
Okay, well, mine is going to be... People are going to hate me for this, but I think it was The Hangover Part 2.
Oh, I can agree. I didn't see it. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to watch it.
Yeah,
but, like, basically, since it's the same thing...
Yeah, just different jokes.
Exactly. Well,
I mean...
Hardly different jokes, because, like, basically they took... exactly what, like, they took the same exact formula from the first movie and then just changed it a little bit. Like, missing tooth, now it's a tattoo.
Yeah. It's really, really just, what the hell. And instead of one of their friends missing, it's the new, wife's. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be her little brother.
I'm probably still gonna watch it, just because, like, I want to give it a chance. I wanted to kind of... I'd almost, like, pretend that it's not there as, like, when I'm watching... Because I love the first Hangover.
Oh,
like,
yeah, definitely.
I'll definitely give it a chance, but I'm probably just going to, like, ignore its existence when I'm watching the first one. Which is kind of similar to my worst movie, which... Now, everybody's going to hate me for this. You guys might not, but, my least favorite movie of... No, the worst movie of 2011 is Bridesmaids.
I haven't seen it, so I can't tell you.
Wait, I think I've seen it. Is it about, can you explain the plot?
It has SNL characters.
Yeah, that's one beef I have with it.
Like, is it about, like, some blonde chick who wants to, like, fall for this cop guy?
Yeah.
Okay,
and then, like, she's losing her best friend or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, it's kind of like...
I saw it.
I think they even, like, went into it saying this is going to be a knockoff of The Hangover, except it's just going to be women. I'm not gonna just call it a Hangover knockoff, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for. It's just like everyone hyped it up so much, and I really tried to ignore the hype. My mom showed it to me, and I just didn't. I was bored. I left halfway through the movie because it was just so stupid. All of the jokes went on too long.
Yeah.
It was just ridiculous.
My mom and sister were watching it on my laptop, laughing their asses off, and then after they stopped watching it, I actually watched the entire thing to see what they were laughing at, and I actually did like it, but I'm never going to watch it again, but I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
Like a movie I'd watch once, but probably never again.
I'm gonna plug myself. Maybe I'll like put a link or something. But like I reviewed it on KNTAnimations.com. It's like the only film I have given 0 out of 10 to. I could really go in depth with why I didn't like it, but I think it'd just be easier if I link it.
Yeah.
So, video games. James, go ahead.
Deus Ex, Human Revolution, freaking amazing. Halo Reach was good. Oh wait, no, Halo Reach came out in 2010. Never mind.
That's just
yeah, probably Deus Ex. I can't remember. I got Gears of War. It was good. Never playing it again. I traded it in. LA Noire was great. Portal 2 was great. I really like Deus Ex a lot because of the world, the soundtrack, the characters, the Adam Jensen trench coat / awesome voice. I really like the plotline a lot, and I'm a huge fan of futuristic stuff like Halo, which is how I got into Halo. And that's exactly why I bought Final Fantasy 13 because of the future aspect. I love the just everything about it, and the music is fan-freaking-tastic. I mean, yeah, there are some plot holes, like how come Taggart is against augmentation when he wears glasses. I thought it was a fantastic game, and I played through it like 4 times. I'm on my 5th. I got all the achievements. I love it. I love it.
I'm just going to go ahead and say I don't have a favorite game of 2011 because I'm poor. I couldn't get any games. There were a few games I actually wanted, and I'm not going to go out of my way to get games. But, like, some I definitely wanted to try and get were Gears of War 3. I'm eventually going to give Deus Ex a chance because you praised it so much. There was another one. I'm not going to fucking get Halo Anniversary. I've decided to not do that. Unless it's like, maybe in a couple years when it's like $15, but no sir for me. And I don't know shit about Skyrim, but I'll probably give it a shot since it's gotten such high praise.
Only reason why
I wanted to get it too.
Only reason why I'm not getting Skyrim, nor do I care about Skyrim in any way possible form, is because I do like what they do in the RPG. That's what an RPG is, but I hate the setting. I'm not a big fan of that old-time stuff, and that's the exact reason why I'm never going to pick the game up.
You're not a fan of the Middle Ages, I see.
I hate it.
I will never find you at a Renaissance fair.
If Skyrim was futuristic, or at least modern, I'd be on that right now. But, yeah.
Oh my god, I can just like imagine James dressed up as a wizard.
I'm a huge fan of just future stuff. Like Deus Ex is Cyber Renaissance, and it takes that old Renaissance but puts it into like a cyberpunk feel, and it looked really cool. So,
well, I wish I could say Skyrim because that game does look amazing, and I do. Unlike you, James, I love like medieval stuff, especially like with swords and magic and all that stuff. But I never got a chance to play it. Did Minecraft come out in 2011?
The official one came out in 2011.
Then I would have to say Minecraft because it's really addicting, and I just can't stop playing.
I wouldn't save Minecraft if it was fucking drowning.
I actually hate Minecraft, but anyway.
I know, but like I like it because I don't know. It's just really addicting, and I can't stop playing it. Like really, I have a problem, guys. Just
okay.
We'll
help you through it.
I won't.
Actually, I think a better one to say would probably be Rage. I love Rage. It's like the whole post-apocalyptic thing is kind of like overdone, yes, but this one, I don't know, it just felt different.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Mostly because like, you know how Borderlands, like it kind of looks like Borderlands, but it plays so much better. And there's like it's not really as boring as Borderlands because like right in the beginning of Borderlands, it took me like 2 days to finally get past these fucking like dog creature things. I'm like, okay, fuck this shit, I don't want to do it. And yeah, my friend ended up having to like find this modded weapon and that killed everything in one shot. And like we ended up like blasting through it. And so I was kind of pissed when he killed the boss though. Because, like, as soon as the cutscene ended... But anyway, I haven't completely beaten Rage yet, and I'm working on it, but, like, as soon as I, like, quit being an idiot, I'm gonna try and beat it. It's my plan.
So, I of course, don't have a least favorite game because I didn't play any. But no wait, I'm completely wrong because technically they didn't get it for me. They actually got it for my dad, but like they got Rocksmith, which is that game where you like learn to play guitar.
Yeah.
It kind of fucking sucked. Because like it's so fucking slow, and I already play guitar, so like it's
for you, like it's gonna suck.
It sucks for me, maybe for someone else, and I feel like an old man because like they zoom out to like show like because you have like multiple notes coming in like and they're like far apart, so like they'll zoom out, but I feel like an old man because I have like a small TV and I'm like just trying to see and like I can't see anything like zoom back in, but yeah. So I won't call it the worst game because I've only played one game, but yeah.
Okay, and James.
I played a lot of good games, but probably my least favorite. Trying to remember if I bought any in the beginning of the year. I think my least favorite has to be Gears of War 3. Oh wait, no, no. Never mind. My least favorite is Modern Warfare 3. Not because of the Call of Duty multiplayer. The only reason why I bought Modern Warfare 3 is because I loved the hell out of the Modern Warfare 2 campaign. I loved it immensely. So the only reason why I bought the third one was for the campaign. And I thought the campaign was so freaking disappointing, and I hate it. So that's my most disappointing game. For the campaign. Multiplayer I didn't give a shit about, plus I sucked, so that's why I returned it. But I thought the campaign was so disappointing, but that's just my opinion.
I have to agree with James on Modern Warfare 3 because, not to sound like a giant fucking fanboy, because like Halo sometimes does the exact same thing, but like it keeps bringing it back. You know, like it's just the same thing, just refurbished.
Yeah.
It's a nuisance, and it should be shot.
I know what you're saying. I've mentioned several times on this podcast that I'm not a Call of Duty fan, so...
Yeah, like, try and change something, please. It's remedial.
I noticed that, like, there's a lot of Call of Duty fans, like, in my school and stuff, and they were pretty disappointed by it. I think, like, and that people jumped on the Skyrim bandwagon really fast, because... Like, and then you heard nobody talking about Modern Warfare 3 at all.
I'm happy that Modern Warfare 3 kicked Battlefield 3's ass, though. I'm happy about that, because regardless if it is rehashed, I didn't think it deserved as much hate as it got. But I'm happy it kicked Battlefield. I'm happy it kicked EA's ass. I'll say that much.
Well, I was like okay with Battlefield 3, but then it just reminded me of Call of Duty, so I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, our own videos. James, what would you think your best video you did in 2011 was?
Well, I'm not trying to be a dick, but I'm gonna say one of my rain machinimas because I had a lot of fun making it. I'm not saying it's the greatest thing in the world. I just had a lot of fun making it, and I thought it was pretty cool. Let's see. I pick out a 1, 2, 3. I have to say I'm between 2 and 3, but I probably have to say, God damn it, probably number 3 because of the ending. I really loved how the ending came together. Not that one particular part, but I liked the ending as a whole, and I thought it was kind of funny and setting up for Series 2. And yeah, I think it probably was Rain altogether because it was just a lot of fun to make and actually get something out.
I hear you. And, like, yeah, you don't sound like an asshole because, like, you're just picking out of your own works that you did one year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Frank, you got anything?
I only made, like, one video that actually kind of makes me smile in 2011, which was, I ranted on my school. Because of it, like, I met a few girls, some ladies. I don't know how it even happened. I was bitching about my school, and they're like, "Hey, what's up?" I was like, "Oh, hey." So I'm like, "Okay, that works," and that's kind of why it's my favorite video that I've made.
Oh, James clapping was just hilarious. It's like, good job, man, you met girls.
Yes, the pretty ones with the face. The brace is taken off.
Oh, that's great. Okay, my favorite from 2011 that I did. I'm probably gonna have to. I think my skit Doug is probably not only my favorite from 2011, but my favorite thing I have ever done ever. Because it was effective. It made people react the way they were supposed to react, and it wasn't really well received because not many people watched it, but I think that's the one I'm most proud of. So
I liked it.
Oh, did you see that one?
Yeah.
I
Nice.
should look it up.
You should definitely look it up.
Maybe you should post a link.
I will do that.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, James, your worst.
Video I made of 2011?
Yes.
God damn, I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't remember all my videos I make.
KKK and Halo Reach.
That wasn't that bad. Emil was a dick anyway. He didn't help me throughout the entire level. Wait, okay. Well,
What did you just do there? Did you just transform?
yeah. I don't think it was that racist. I don't think it was that racist, but
I'm messing with you, dude.
I don't know. I actually forgot about that. I have no idea what my verse video was, so I can't answer that because I don't remember everything I make. Which is what a lot of people think. Just because I make videos on YouTube doesn't mean I remember every single thing. So I have no idea.
I do.
I don't remember half of things I do.
Oh god.
Anyway,
So
I
what's
think,
your Frank? Okay.
one that I made would be my Christmas video because the reason for it, before I made the video, I just got home after walking for a good 6 hours to Best Buy to buy a new capture card. And I'm going to put it to you this way. That day I had zero sleep, and I had to walk for 6 hours to get a fucking capture card.
Oh yeah, I hate it when that happens.
Yep. Because, everyone goes through that. And what really pisses me off is I misread the directions, and I was looking for a street that didn't exist. And on my way there was this giant-ass fucking hill that I had to go up twice. Because when I was down at the bottom of the hill, I realized I may have made an error. So I checked the directions, and I did. And it was a good, 100 yards of a hill to fucking walk up.
I'm cool. I drive a car, so
Well, I don't, because I am, 1, broke, and 2, I don't have my license. Work it out.
I got a foot cramp.
Oh, don't talk.
Irrelevant.
Y'all feel horrible for me.
Talk about, freaking crotch rash and, leg cramps.
What?
That's what I suffered through that Christmas day.
Cool story.
I can tell you're concerned.
Yes, very. God, it's really difficult for me to name the worst one because, a lot of my videos are missing now from 2011, so, I don't know if I should name one that is missing, because I know, a definite worst, that one that's missing, but, the ones that I have left from this year aren't that bad.
So which one was the worst that was gone?
I'll do both, just so people also have something to look at. But the ones that still remain, I'd probably have to say, I'll probably say Time for Tea. It's a 30-second video where like my cousin walks up in a tutu, like carrying tea, and I like smack the tray and like cover him in tea. But yeah, you all sound enthralled. But the worst one that I was involved with, I guess, is it was one made by the guy I'm not supposed to mention, and it's down now. But it was called Blank and Kevin Beat a Dead Horse, and it's basically, I gave it the title because it's basically one big Justin Bieber joke, and I think those are cliche and worn out and fucking stupid. So I was kind of reluctant to even post it up, but like since we mostly do my ideas, and like it seems like I always shoot down other people's ideas. I didn't want to seem like a dickhead, so I'm like, okay, fuck, whatever, let's just do this one, and then you can't bitch at me anymore. But now it's gone forever, so I'm happy about that.
Awesome.
So it definitely worked out in the end.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, real quick, I want to say something about my best. People didn't find out about it at my school until, like, because I posted up in November. They didn't find out about it until January. That was really weird.
And then in January, that's when you got all the pussy.
Yeah, sort of.
Alright, so I guess we're moving on to the next topic.
We're making great progress.
Yes,
in
we
terms
are.
of time, like humongous great progress.
Exactly.
Let's try to slow it down.
Yeah.
Kind of feels too slow, actually.
Let's take it down a notch. We're gonna talk about our film topic. It's gonna be music and film. Alright. So, this is about soundtracks. So, what are your guys' favorite soundtracks to start off with?
Of 2011?
No. Just in general.
I'm a huge fan of orchestra instrumental tracks from movies like Dark Knight, and I love video game soundtracks like Halo. So those are my.
No, I mean like a soundtrack, like a soundtrack, like from a movie or a video game.
Oh, I just said that.
Oh. Dark Knight.
I enjoyed the Inception soundtrack, the Dark Knight soundtrack. Hans Zimmer's work is great, and I love the Halo soundtracks, Deus Ex, video game, Portal, I don't know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have to go with Red vs. Blue Season 9 for soundtrack.
Yeah, season... Wait, no. Oh, Season 9? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, Season 9 soundtrack was fucking amazing. I actually have the DVD, and I'm looking at it right now. But, also, I have to agree with James on Halo, because it's just so recognizable, and it's just wonderful to hear every time.
Sweet.
I can't wait for Halo 4 soundtrack. That's the
Oh my god. They're getting a new composer, did you know that?
I know, and I'm looking for... I don't want to get sidetracked, but I hate people who bitch and complain about change. Like, oh, Marty's not doing it, oh, Bungie's not doing it, oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Master Chief's new armor looks like shit. I think it looks great. I'm looking forward to the new game. I'm looking forward to the new soundtrack. Change is good, because Call of Duty needs it. Anyway.
I want to just briefly state, like, I don't want this to turn into a topic, but, like, I think Master Chief's armor looks okay. I just hope they give, like, a reasonable explanation to how he got it, because, like, from what...
Is it because the missing COD piece?
No,
come on. No, it's because,
the jumpers.
like, from what we've seen in the trailer, it starts exactly where Halo 3 left off, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it starts, like, a couple years, or a couple months after Halo 3, because they're in cryospace.
Yeah. Okay, well, like, I just want to... I just hope he doesn't start out with it. Like, I hope they keep the original Halo 3
and then he
armor
changes over.
Yeah, because that wouldn't really make any sense.
It wouldn't make... Well, I mean, I understand it because it's a new game, so that kind of makes sense with the new graphics thing, but if they do that, it will definitely make much more sense, because...
Exactly.
How can he change armor
I will definitely
while
respect
sleeping?
them more if they do it that way.
But
yeah. I know, let's continue.
I have a feeling that they will do it that way, though. He'll just change out of nowhere, so... But we'll see.
Alright, so... My favorite soundtrack is for the film Crank 2 High Voltage. So I know you guys have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yep, no idea.
I know about Crank. I've never seen either one of them, though.
You should totally watch them. They're fucking nuts. Yeah, it was done by Mike Patton, who, like, he was a singer for a rock band called... What the fuck were they called? It's not a really big one, but, like, yeah. Anyway, like, I like it because it's... What?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I like it because it's outside of the box. It's not what you always hear. It's kind of weird, and I like it. It's cool. It's different.
Yes.
So yeah, what do we think makes a good soundtrack? James.
I'm not a composer, so but I've noticed over the past couple years, like, I guess I'm going to quote Dark Knight and Inception, and I guess that Mine Heist track, that was like an Inception, like, single, like, I don't know what you call them because I'm not a music expert.
Dark tones?
Like, dark tones, but, like, one single beat, like, blah, 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 like, stuff like that, but make it, like, orchestrated. I don't know how to say it, but, like, you know, like, type in Mine Heist, and, like, that one constant beat is the same thing throughout the entire song, but it's so awesome. So it's just, like, single beats throughout a track.
Like,
I can't explain it.
I just can't like that. I mean...
I love it, man. It's awesome.
Like, I mean, I like it in the movie, but, like, listening to it as its own track, I can't get it. Because it's just like this, it's just the single dark tones.
I know. And I find it amazing on how freaking awesome, in my opinion, that it is, but whatever. I don't know. Yeah, it's really cool. I like it.
It's kind of like how I think horror movie soundtracks have taken a dive, because, like, a perfect example, like look up anything that Tyler Bates has done, like, for, like, Halloween or whatever, and it's basically just dark tones of, like, dun.
By the way, you've given me, like, several moments where I want to talk about the Woman in Black, so I'm going to say that to the end.
Okay. Yeah, sweet.
Because now I really want to talk about it.
Okay, I think what makes a good soundtrack is, like, I think the best kind of soundtracks, basically, it's, like, where it's one theme, and, like, well, not, like, one theme, but, like, say you have the main character's theme, and it changes, like, throughout the entire movie. And, like, it becomes, like, let's say the character begins, like, he's kind of in a normal setting, it'll be kind of quiet, and, like, you don't really notice it as much, but, like, you'll hear it again, like, throughout the movie, and, like, in different situations. And then, like, let's say it ends, and, like, it's very intense, and then, like, that theme will become, like, a very intense, like, heavy theme that, like, carries it through, and it's, like, a transition for that character.
I'm a huge fan of soundtracks that, like, repeat the main theme several times, and, like, all the tracks that they're connected. Because, like, some soundtracks, like the Modern Warfare 3 soundtrack, there's only 4 songs that repeat the main theme, and those are amazing songs when the main theme gets repeated. Every other track is completely different, and it's like, why is this in here? I'm going to reference Halo 3 and Indiana Jones' soundtrack, because they do...
Yeah, definitely.
In Indiana Jones, they repeat the main theme over and over, and in my opinion, it's annoying as hell, because it's the same damn thing over and over and over again. With Halo 3, it's the same, like, main theme, but it's, like, twisted. It's, like, either, like, the main theme's in drums, or it's in bass, or it's in piano, and they do it a lot, but they do it in the right spots, and it makes it awesome. Like
it's basically exactly what you just said, James. Crank 2 does the exact same thing. Like, they have this little melody that keeps going through. Like, it's like basically in all the tracks. Like, it'll be like just in a different, like, instrument or, like, different feeling for that same little beat. And it's really interesting how they do that, and that's why it's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that definitely makes a soundtrack, it has to, like, sync up with the movie just right. Or it has to be timing to it. I mean, like, you can't just have, like, for example, a suspenseful jump. Usually there should be a pause for that entire jump. Because, like, it just brings you into it to, like, you know, like, if there's a gap between buildings and the guy's running for it, trying to get away from someone, you know, just, like, that pause, and then it starts up again as soon as he hits the ground running.
Exactly, yeah.
It just gives it that amazing feel and, you know, that little bit of adrenaline that you need.
Exactly, and it's like, that's why it's, like, better to, like, literally have, like, the movie playing in front of you, like,
while you're composing.
Yeah, exactly. Because that way, it's like all matching up with the film. I feel like you can definitely tell when there's themes, like they just do it, and then like it's the editor's job to try and make it work. And then like then you can like tell like a good example would be Star Wars, like with their battle sequences or something. Like you can tell that like the score was done trying to match up with different parts of the film. So basically,
as I was nodding my head.
Yeah.
Like I'm nodding my head to this, an agreement, and you can totally see it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. we just need video of Frank like nodding his head the entire thing.
That'd be amazing. That's your video right there. Just fuck the podcast. Take this.
Don't even bother getting gameplay, James. Just
okay.
Frank nodding his head for an hour and a half. All right. So, is there anything else we want to talk about with soundtracks? Any other?
I think I'm good.
Or do you think we pretty well covered it?
I would like to see more remixes of certain awesome tracks, though, which would be pretty cool. I'm always a huge fan of remixes. So I would like to see more remixes of certain tracks. But
I don't like dubstep.
Other than that, I'm fine.
That's nice. So, yeah, you wanted to talk about The Woman in Black. Do you want to like do that really quickly?
Okay, yeah, The Woman in Black, I have to say, was a really great movie. Have you guys seen it?
I've heard of it. No,
I
I'm
watched
not.
Chronicle instead.
Oh my god, I hate you guys. So, I don't know, like,
too.
this movie actually, like, scared me, and I haven't been scared in a fucking horror movie in forever. Mm-hmm. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Because American horror films, they're all about, the blood, guts, and gore.
In-your-face gore, yeah.
Yeah, I fucking despise that. It's, like, completely just, and this one, you know, it was just a haunted house. That's all it was. It was a fucking haunted house, but it's that fucking scared the shit out of me. It's because it's the sense of being alone, and you feel like you're alone in that house with Dan Radcliffe's character, Arthur Kipps. Mm-hmm. Fucking, most of it relies on shadows and things that pop out at you. And there are those moments where you're like, this is gonna fucking happen, but it still scares you. And that's what fucking got me. And I don't want to be one of those people like overhype it, but like I love the movie and I can't wait to get my hands on it.
I think a lot of that actually has to do with like, was in the theater, was it like really loud when it did jump scares?
Some moments, but a lot of it was kind of just like silence and just something just popped out on the screen.
Okay, because like when I watched the remake of A Nightmare on Elm Street, I thought I was like I would jump because like they had the sound up like hella loud, so like of course I'm gonna fucking jump because like it's silence and then all of a sudden bah. So
oh, and one more thing, just like this one bit of cinematography just made it for me. There's this scene where it's completely dark in the entire place, and Daniel Radcliffe has a candlelight, and he's just like he's holding it and he's walking towards something, but while he's moving, the camera pans over to or cuts to these little dolls, and they all have like these like glass eyes. And whenever the flame moves, it looks like those eyes are following that flame.
I hate dolls.
That little bit made me just like go, wow, this is fucking creepy.
Okay, now that you're talking about movies and I mentioned Chronicle, I wanna seriously recommend that everybody go see Chronicle because it's a found footage movie, but it's done so well. Like I don't watch many found footage movies. I know that they're kind of stupid, but like
that one actually does look like a new take on it too. It's like superheroes, right?
Yeah, they have telekinesis, and like it's one of the kids is recording it, and like I thought it looked kind of interesting because like they were showing them like messing with people, but like the thing that really drew me in that I wanted to go see it because the guy with the camera has the powers, and he starts slowly becoming evil, and it's like it kind of turns into like this dark story about this kind of socially awkward guy going evil because of all the things that are around him affecting him, and like he kind of his lust for power. And the ending sequence, I'm not going to give it away.
It was just really good.
They used, basically what I'll say is, of course it's a big battle sequence, but like they use the found footage thing, and they're using, because everybody has cameras now. Like they have them in their iPods, they have phones, whatever, and then people just have cameras, and they use everybody's cameras. They use security cameras, like people who are just watching and filming it, and they cut all this footage together to make like a really cool sequence. And I think, like, usually like a big explosive action sequence in the end, like I'm not going to be interested because it's just explosion after explosion, and that's not exactly what this is. It's it was so interesting how they did it. Like I was actually involved. I was like actually enjoying what I was seeing. So I would definitely recommend Chronicle. Go see that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
now that
Next topic.
Yeah. We're gonna do, now that I've done my Chronicle rant. Now we're gonna do Delightful and Repugnant. James, you want to go ahead since you haven't talked in a while?
Sure. I'm delightful that I have a fantastic production team when I make machinima movies, and I cannot wait to work more with them. And I am repugnant that there are certain people out there who can't take an opinion.
Mm-hmm. We all know what you're talking about. Okay, I have several on both sides, because I've been listing out delightful and repugnant things since we've since the last time we recorded. So should I just say one on each side, or can I? Because I've got three on each side.
You can say them all.
Okay.
Sure, Dad.
And you guys can say as many as you want to, since we've been off air. But my first delightful is Vermin Supreme, the presidential candidate. James, I showed you that video, didn't I? Okay, let me just tell you why Vermin Supreme is so awesome. He has a fucking boot on his head. He promises free ponies for everyone if he gets elected. And he has teeth brushing policies. And he is looking at using zombies as a power source. So everyone should vote for Vermin Supreme. And my first repugnant is, of course, the recent events with KMT and how I had to delete a bunch of videos. My second delightful is Dr. Pepper 10's tagline, "It's not for women." What a ballsy move. No pun intended.
I got it.
I did.
Yeah. My other repugnant is the new YouTube and Facebook.
There's a new Facebook?
Yeah, with the timelines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is the new trend of to make your website look like shit? Because apparently, like YouTube and Vimeo, Facebook obviously think that, but I actually that trend has been broken, because I think the new Twitter looks good, I think the new Vimeo looks good, but YouTube and Facebook, oh my god, everything is just so badly put together. Do you guys have opinions on YouTube and Facebook?
Well, YouTube's forcing the new layout March 7th. Not looking forward to it. And Facebook, I do like the new timeline because, well, one, I'm never on Facebook, so I don't really care. And I like to have my brain picture on my channel.
Yeah, I don't really care for the Facebook thing. And YouTube, they need to fucking just stop.
Like, I remember when the last channels, like when they updated it the first time, like, I didn't like it, but like it wasn't it wasn't like ugly and a giant jumble of crap.
That's
now,
how
like,
I feel about it now.
Like the last channels, it was just a little bit harder to do things, and like you had to go through more things.
Yeah.
But this time, it just looks bad. It's horrible. I get frustrated that they're forcing it.
Okay, so I think my delightful would probably be the fact that I still got to go see Harry Potter and the Palace Part 2. Yeah, that was great. My repugnant is the fact that my dad kind of just, like, got his money stolen, and that forced us to move into a new place, which I didn't want to do because I liked the place where I was living, because I had this entire upstairs apartment to myself on weekdays. What more could you want?
2 of them?
Oh, yeah. And 2 women.
Or more.
Yeah.
That was an awesome story, dude.
And some fresh chocolate chip cookies. Yeah. Homemade.
All right, so you know what? I'm just gonna leave it at those 2. I'm not even gonna last ones. But so yeah, that was the delightful and the repugnant.
I find kittens delightful.
I also find kittens delightful.
I'm not doing a voice impression.
Well, you're a bitch.
What a bitch! All right, time for viewer mail. So, the first question we have is, how do you come up with names in your movies? And there's a second question, also, are you guys ever going to make something together besides just voices? So,
Besides this, you mean
I can help answer the first question.
How about Frank, you go first?
Okay, well, just to answer the first question, to be quite honest, names don't matter. You can name anything you want, unless you really want to be witty. For example, The Truman Show. It's about a guy who doesn't know he's on TV. His name is Truman. Just like separate those 2. There's like 2 little syllables, and you get True Man. And then you have his director, Christoph, who is Christ of Truman. Get it? So you can either play on words, or you can go ahead and just say, fuck it, I'm going to start naming.
Well, what I do is I can either look on like a random name generator, which you can like Google and get, and then it'll just give you, like, that's what I did with I helped James do that.
Oh yeah.
That's how we came up with my character's name. But or like I look at like movie credits or something, and I'll just take one first name and one last name.
Yeah. A lot of people just do that.
Or a name just pops in your head. How about you, James?
Well, for Rain, I usually try to think of a word that reflects what the story's going to be about. But I am also a huge fan of, like, simple titles. Like, rain is just rain, or, like, snow, or water. It's, like, very simple words, and I like picking out those type of words. Or if I want to be really cool, I go find, like, I'll type in another word for this simple word, and then I'll get, like, this advanced word that means the exact same thing, but it just sounds cool.
Yeah. People would think that I...
Another name for drizzle.
Really just using a thesaurus will get you bigger words, and people will think you're smart. But drizzle.
I hope you both got what I was gonna get there.
What a fucking asshole.
I think I get what you're gonna say. I'm not entirely sure though.
It does involve rain.
It does involve rain?
Yes.
Like the actual rain or the machinima rain?
The title.
The title rain.
Another word for drizzle. Rain.
That's the joke?
It's the joke.
I thought it was something weird. Okay, never mind. I don't know how that's funny.
Why he called me an asshole.
I don't get. I don't. Okay.
It's the worst joke ever.
You know it's bad when you have to explain it to somebody,
especially when it's the director of the series, Rain.
I didn't get it. So anyway,
it was. You only
not very
because
funny.
it was too simple. You expected.
I thought it
more
was
from
like some complex sexual joke that I don't understand, but I guess not.
Okay, so the second question was, are we ever going to make something that's just besides me voice acting or whatever?
I don't know.
And no.
No, I said I don't know. I do not know.
I was about to say, man, you're shutting things down before we even know, bro.
I would like to. Honestly, I would. I really would. Not shut things down. I would like to join production in real life and all that jazz.
James and I will one day do a Marvel team up, and
we should make a porno.
We should totally direct a porno.
Direct a porno, not be in a porno. Direct a porno.
Or I could be the actor.
Okay. Well, I probably won't film because I'll feel pretty gay.
Well, I mean, there's a woman involved.
It doesn't matter.
Or several women.
Doesn't matter. If two guys and a girl do it, I feel gay because I'm with that one guy. Anyway.
Well, I have the leather couch, so...
Yeah, I might, type, a script on my computer while someone else is filming. Frank can film. I'm not going to film.
Oh, yeah, James, you can be the writer of the porno.
I'll be the writer, and I will film chicks, but I will not film a chick with a guy. I can't do it.
Wait, James, what if you were the guy in the porno and
I would not be the guy in the porno. I'll write a porno, but I won't be in a porno because I'll definitely regret it. Okay, you can be the guy in the porno, and I'll write the porno. Tyler can direct the porno.
Sweet. I will get, we can make it where it's very story based. Like maybe the girl has gone through a bit of a tragedy in her life.
Yeah.
And the guy comes to comfort her.
A full length.
We'll use porn logic.
Like an actual porn movie, none of this bullshit crap. I don't know what bullshit porn is,
fucking
but
pizza guy comes up and
yeah.
Bang. No, we're gonna get some really deep.
Or the pizza where he opens up the box and there's a hole in there. It's like sausage pizza or something. Yeah, no, none of that.
It's no longer pornography. Now we're making art.
Exactly.
Yeah, people say that shit's art. Like a naked woman is art. Which I guess it is, but it really comes back to the fact that you're perverted.
That is beautiful.
It is beautiful, but to call it art is kind of far-fetched in my opinion.
Well, it's... Never mind. We'll make a really artsy porno, and I'll hire some really good cinematographer to get us some sweet shots.
Yeah.
And then You ever notice, when you think about it, porno is just really awkward?
Well, yeah.
It's just two people getting paid to fuck.
And they say the weirdest things, too.
Oh, my God, yes. I'm constantly on the search for, the weirdest porno.
2 girls, 1 cup?
That's too easy.
Is it sad that I didn't cringe during that? I was laughing at it?
Me either. I didn't laugh, but I didn't think it was that gross because I didn't throw up.
I never saw it.
I couldn't stop laughing. I thought it was the funniest thing in the world.
It's stupid. In my opinion, it's not gross because I didn't personally gag all over the place, but I just thought it was stupid. The only video that I've actually gagged to is Bowl Girl, which I advise you not to watch because it made me gag, and I don't gag.
Look up Bowl Girl.
Do you know what Bowl Girl's about? Want me to explain it?
Explain it.
Okay, it's about this Asian chick who, her mouth is like rubber. Have you ever seen One Piece and how Luffy can stretch his mouth? Yeah, it's like that.
Oh God.
And she drinks. Oh my! I'm getting sick talking about. She basically throws up and she drinks her own vomit.
Oh God!
And she shoves her entire fist down her throat. It's so messed up and it's just gross. And
when did we get off topic?
When did we start talking about porn?
Anyway, we can go back to the.
What was the question again?
The question was, are you guys ever going to make something together besides with just voices? Best podcast ever.
Talking about something.
I think I actually might.
Fucking Bowl Girl.
I think I might make a machinima video about us talking about the porno, and we'll just be looking at each other talking about it. I think it's a good thing. I'll do that, actually. I'll do that today. Anyway.
We're not actually going to direct a porno, James?
No, I actually, no offense. Well, if we got a chance to, I would definitely help do that.
I'll take you up on that.
Okay. As long as I'm not in it or have to do any of that sexual act.
Tyler, you're gonna be like trying so hard to start one now.
I know.
We could definitely find people. We could definitely find some
Well, you're in New Jersey.
chicks.
It's easy for you.
Yeah,
I
I
think
could
the
definitely
men are
find
the
some
easiest
lowlifes in here.
ones. Just the women you gotta get.
Well, I'm in New
Of
Jersey, so I
course.
can easily find some idiots that would love to get sexually transmitted diseases, but that means Frank would get them, so that's a bad thing. We have to find some.
Oh, yeah, we have to...
You gotta find clean ones, which
Yeah,
is
you have to find
fucking
clean
hard.
ones. It's really
Frank,
hard.
you don't have the HIV, right?
No, I'm clean.
Okay, you promise me. You pinky swear?
Yeah. Pinky
All right,
swear.
cool. All right, next question. What work of your own do you hate the most?
For me, it's definitely Halo Ed.
Oh God, I remember that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. You're next time.
What do I hate the most? Oh, it was like an actual legitimate short film I did called The Hand. It was the worst fucking thing I've ever made, and it's gone now because of the recent event. So thank fucking God that I had a reason to get rid of it.
Is the shaving video still up there?
Episode 7.
Is the what video?
Is the shaving video still up there?
Yes.
Mine would have to be Halo Chicken Episode 7.
Halo
You
what?
have no idea. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
Nope. No
Halo
idea.
Chicken Episode 7. That's like a collab video me and my friends do, but like,
Oh.
I don't like Episode 7.
Oh, and I have one more thing to say that I didn't like. Red vs. Blue Season 9.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool story.
Okay, so the next question is, who is your favorite actor?
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Who is my favorite actor?
Myself, actually.
Frank, yeah. Frank's probably my favorite actor. That that role he did in Rain, oh my God, blew me away. Shit, I don't know. James, you can go ahead and say.
In terms of live action movies, I guess television, I have to say, I love Norman Reedus. Does a great job as Daryl Dixon in Walking Dead, and all the kid people in there.
Yeah.
I thought Heath Ledger did a great job as the Joker. I don't really have a particular favorite actor though. In terms of machinima, Tyler Moore, Frank, and all my voice actors, and Amanda Kay. Anyway, that sounds really awkward.
I was the first listed.
My least favorite are just the girls who sound like those little anime ones who are just like always preppy as shit.
So
Yeah.
you hate,
Punch him in
you
the
hate
face.
Amanda. You hate Amanda. You fuck.
I'm sorry.
Well, a lot of
No,
people.
I'm not gonna lie. Your character Nikki, I wanted to like pop her like right
Yeah,
now.
it's fine.
Well, the thing is, like, I hated when people were like, she's the worst voice actress ever because she has an annoying voice. She doesn't really sound like that. She's doing a character.
Yeah.
I know, but like just those kind of characters just make me upset.
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of people like the guy who did the radio guy and the camera guy, Harris. They hate that character so much, and that's cool. I probably like the character a lot because of the voice actor, because she does a great job. I didn't mind the voice. People told me that she sounded like she was 14, so Tom was like a pedophile in Rain, which I didn't. I honestly don't think she sounds like she's 14, but she sounds like an anime character, which I don't mind. I like anime. But yeah, I thought she did a good job, and that's just me. And like comparing her voice to like what she does in like Diversity, it's a humongous difference. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I thought she did a good job. But you know,
I like
Who is
seeing
my
her do
favorite
something.
actor?
Stop that. Go on.
I don't even know. I don't even fucking know. So I'm just gonna say something weird. I'm just gonna say Michael Jordan. Until I think.
How about Morgan Freeman?
Morgan? Oh yeah, Morgan
There we
Freeman's
go.
awesome. say Morgan Freeman for now. Okay, and then what is your favorite game besides Halo?
Fuck you.
I'll go ahead and say Grand Theft Auto 4.
My all-time favorite game of all time is just Super Mario Bros. For the NES.
Your all-time favorite game of all time?
Yep.
Okay, James.
Halo's great, but my favorite game is Final Fantasy 13.
Sweet. Okay, and then next question is, who inspires you the most?
I'll go first. Well, since I do machinima, and actually, I'll say it. John C.J. Graham's Digital Fear inspired me tremendously because he's actually the reason why I got into machinima. And essentially, thanks for coughing again.
What a
I'm
dick.
sorry, I have a bad cough.
Frank, you cunt.
John's awesome. He does great work, and he got me into machinima, and machinima is why I got into film. So because of John Graham, I got into because of John, I got into filmmaking. So John.
Sweet. I probably have to they don't really inspire me because I do the weird comedy stuff, so it doesn't really seem to show. But I'd have to say Rob Zombie or Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, nice.
For me, for starting my voice acting, people who inspired me to do that were Hollywood Halo. I missed them too because they were great. But right now, my biggest inspiration is definitely my favorite actor of all time, Jim Carrey.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Yeah, he is. I love anything he's in, really.
Yeah.
So the next question is, can you do the rest of the episode in really bad British accents?
Motherfucker.
Oh, you want to do it, Frank?
I'm quite sure I can pull this off. Not sure if you can, but I can.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
Right, now on to the next question.
Yes, the next question. Yes. Who is the stupidest person you have ever met? James, you can go first.
I don't want to call anybody out, so...
I sure as hell do. I want to call out Brady Rogers, a.k.a. Dark Player 12 on YouTube.
Bully! Probably the stupidest person I've ever met is the little motherfucker who stole my phone. Not only is he stupid enough to steal a phone and think he's going to get away with it and my parents are going to continue paying for it, but, also he tried... I'm trying to. It's very difficult for me when I'm telling a story. Especially trying to do a bad one.
I'm just going to drop it.
The rest of the episode, man. The worst part about it is he tried to play it off like he didn't steal the phone, and he found it. But the thing that doesn't explain that is, why did he find it necessary to delete all my contacts, all my pictures, all of my notes that contained all of my video ideas? If he was
punch him in the face?
What?
Did you punch him in the face?
No, but I wanted to. And I've seen how that guy fights, too. He does little slap fights. I would bury my bony fist in his fucking face.
Oh my god.
OMG.
So yeah, anyway, let's go on to the next question.
Okay.
This is the last one.
Okay.
Since you released Rain, what are both of your favorite and least favorite parts?
Boy.
Oh, I got some fucking shit to talk
It would
about
be
here.
for James. It would be.
Yeah. So what are my favorite parts and least favorite parts?
Yeah.
Of the entire series or one particular episode?
The entire series.
I'll go last since you already know the answer.
I do.
Okay. I'll go last.
Okay, apparently I know the answer.
Maybe.
My favorite part, okay, is he talking about scenes or
I guess what you
what
really
element?
enjoyed.
Because if it were Element, I would say Jamie's character. Because I love the way he did the voice. I thought he was everybody did great. but I think Jamie, like, by far dominated the playing field on voice acting in that video.
Mm-hmm.
But if we had to say scene, what the fuck would I say for scene? I know the least favorite part is trying to tie in Noble Six. I just didn't like it.
Okay.
Frank, you can go ahead while I think of my favorite part.
Well, easy. My least favorite part is definitely anything with Nikki. I'm sorry.
Well, which one with Nikki? All of them?
Which scene? All.
Every single scene with the girl.
I think my favorite scenes are definitely the ones with James kind of by himself, or like talking to that professor. Because I don't know, I was like kind of like drawn into that character, and I actually liked him a lot more than my character.
Mm-hmm.
So
Are you talking about the professor as your favorite character?
no, the
Okay, I was about to say.
No, he
like
liked
the main character. What was his name?
he liked how Tom and the professor interacted by
Tom.
themselves.
Just like I like the drama of Rain a lot, and James, you should improve on it.
Yeah, I am trying to. That's why.
Yeah, give it more story and less laughs.
So I really enjoyed everyone's performance. I thought they did a fantastic job. I can definitely agree that Jamie definitely excelled a lot. And it was funny. I was laughing my ass off listening to his lines. And I'm a huge fan of. I don't know. I don't really have a particular favorite part because I love just the character interactions, just talking to one another, freaking out. I can admit that Aaron is an asshole to Ted, which I didn't intend it to, but I kind of got that when they were voicing the lines. But I liked every scene. I do like some of the scenes where I go over the line. I honestly think it's just all in good fun.
Just point out one specific scene that that went over.
I really like the scene at the end of segment 3 where Tom and Nikki are in the bed and they're doing their thing. I think it's funny, you know.
Am I too tight?
I think it's funny. I think it's funny. So, but.
And what's your least favorite?
My least favorite.
That I apparently know.
I honestly think my least favorites are the parts where I screwed up in editing. Because if you notice, like in segment 3, there's like a split-second scene where Ted and Aaron are walking out, and there's like it stopped raining, and then it goes back to rain. And then there's a scene in segment 2 where I do an underwater shot, and like the drizzles go from the bottom of the screen to the very top really quick. And if you notice, really, like if you actually pay attention, you can actually see like when I mask scenes in segment 1. They like go back and forth and like some overlay the character, but you can only notice that if you really look into it. I don't know, and there's one particular scene where in segment 1 where Nikki is in the bed and Aaron and Ted walk in, and then Aaron says you can't do this in public, which makes no sense because she's in her room. So that's the scene that kind of bugged me, but overall, I can't really say I didn't like anything, because I think I had so much fun making it. I can't say that there were anything that I didn't like about it, minus the editing bugs, but, you know, nothing's perfect, so.
Well, now that we're on editing, I think, like, the one small thing that kind of, like, annoyed me was, in segment 1, whenever he wakes up, and he looks over, and you know how Nikki's laying down? Like, you know, she's like...
I dropped the mic, never mind.
You know how Nikki's laying down, right? How she's kind of like sideways?
Yeah, I know. Jamie, I think Digital Virus told me to change it because it looks like she's dead, and I never got around to it. And there's also a scene in the beginning where I voice act a character in a bar saying, yeah, I'll take a number, and then I quickly change my voice, and you could tell that it was the same person.
Yeah.
And Jamie told me to change that too, but I don't know. I forgot, honestly. And
you could have had me do a different voice or something.
It's fine.
And then there's another part where, like the shaky cam, you can easily see like the edges of the video and how they're black. My fault. I don't know. I think I kind of I don't know, because like segment 1 took me 4 days to edit, and it was such a bitch because I had to do all those masking, and it was so annoying. And I think at that point I just said fuck it, which is probably a bad thing to do. But yeah.
I definitely agree with the Nikki and the bed thing because like I thought like the sandbags were pillows or something, and I just couldn't understand like the layout of the bed because like it looked like she was like laying against the pillows and like she was laying horizontally on the bed, and it didn't make more sense to me.
Yeah, because like in the game, I'm punching her to get her on the ground, and the stupid body wouldn't move, and I'm just like, God, I guess it was me being lazy. So,
like what?
So actually, technically, she's dead in that scene. Technically, she's dead.
Technically, there was domestic violence in the bed.
What I would recommend is instead of doing that, you should definitely have a backup always. You know how you had your like whole like sword situation or whatever, your no weapons?
Yeah.
Always have like a second loadout to like a magnum or something. Just shoot her right in the face and she would go down and look like you're sleeping.
I'll try that next time.
I would just say, even though like I mean everyone has a lazy moment, but like definitely when it's going to be a final product, you definitely need to like have patience to do it. That's a lesson I need to learn too. So it's not a big
Series 2. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, Series 2. I'm barely helping.
No, you're helping, and I guess with Series 1, Ted really excelled, and Series 2, I would like them to excel again. But I'm really focusing on characters that didn't say much. So like Frank's character is going to have a crap ton of stuff to say. Your character, Tyler, is going to be a humongous role, and I'm really looking forward to how you take that role in that really messed up way. But, we'll see what happens.
I know what's going to happen with the professor, and you
epic.
all are going to love it.
Anyway.
So will I.
So, yeah, that's pretty much our little podcast.
We did it in under an hour and a half. Clap, clap, clap. Fantastic.
We didn't get 2 hours. Awesome. High five, everyone. Woo!
I didn't slap my monitor because that's stupid.
I didn't slap my monitor either. I slapped my hand.
Closing?
Yeah, I guess closing now. All right, so I'll go last. James, you can go first.
Thank you everyone for watching Think Tank, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you got a taste of what's to come for me and Frank and Tyler, and I hope you'll watch the next one, and I'll see people later.
Frankie?
Oh, I have no idea what to say, so, bye, I guess.
Where to find you. Tell people, like, where they can look at your stuff.
Oh, go to, youtube.com/user/rdartcloud, and if you want to contact me for voice acting, go to Voices of Frank, also on YouTube. Yay.
Sweet. All right, I'm Tyler Moore. You can check out my stuff at, Tyler Moore Films, that's my YouTube, and then you can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Tyler Moore, and I'll be getting a new website soon, so I'll fucking tell you when that's coming out, and hopefully we can make these things more frequent and not like 3 months apart. That's all for Think Tank, guys. See ya.
Ciao.
Bye.
One more quick thing, guys. If you have any fan mail you'd like to send us, send it to thinktank@kntanimations.com. And make sure to like our Facebook page, Think Tank Podcast. That's all. See you next episode.